Hey, what is going on everybody? Galactic Game here coming at you with another Division build video. Today, I will be showing you my first PvP only build. Only use build for PvP, last stand, dark zone, everything PvP, which that's really only two things. But here it is. Now I'm running the Lavoa right here. As you can see, 24.8k damage with a responsive, deadly, competent. Only running it with deadly and comedy just because what it came with. I was like, okay, it's good enough, and I just roll responsive onto it. And then I'm running the MP5 ST, 21.5k damage with responsive, sustained, and unforgiving. Again, using this one, even though it has sustained, I was like, okay, I can unlock unforgiving since it's the last slot, and I can still use responsive, which makes it really good. And the pistol, nothing different. Same as all the other builds, just the one I run, just I never use it. It's just one to have on there. But today's build is the 3-piece Predator, 3-piece Alpha Bridge with a 2-piece Striker. Now for this, you definitely need the Ninja Bike backpack, and that's really it. Your choice of ARs, SMGs, Lavoa, and MP5 is just what I run. Run whatever you want, but I like running the Lavoa MP5 just because those are my go-to weapons. Plus you get with the 3-piece Predator, AR, and SMG damage. Now to start off, Alpha Bridge chest piece, 1895 armor. Could be better, would like it to be better, but sadly it's not. Would like something in the 1900s like this Firecrest vest, but sadly I don't have it yet. But I'm still grinding for it, still trying to make min-max this build as much as possible. But 1895 armor with skill haste, health, and ammo capacity. Gotta have ammo capacity. I don't like running chest pieces or backpacks without it, just because I like to have as much ammo as I could possibly have. Now, also have to have health on it. Skill haste could have went either way. It actually is pretty good for any build, in my opinion, if you have skill haste. And then I had to roll the firearms to make it better. Now the mask, Alpha Bridge, 1001 armor. I believe that is the maximum amount of armor you can get for a mask. It's rolled for firearms, as you can see, with skill power and disorient resistance. Boom was kind of happy this mask had skill power on it just to give me a little more. That way I'd be above the like 86 or whatever some thousand skill power. And just kind of glad I had that instead of crit chance for this build, just to give me that extra 9k skill power. The disorient resistance, minor really doesn't matter to me on the mask. If you have a preferable or preference, then go ahead and roll whatever you want onto it. But for me, minors aren't really that big of a deal for the mask. Onto the Striker knee pads, 1583. Wish it was in the 1600s for the armor. Sadly, it is not. Had the roll health onto it. Got a really good roll, 16,065, which you can't get much more than that. So got really lucky for that. And it's got 30% burn resistance, 49% increased kill XP, and 33% shock resistance. Now, I've seen a lot, and I mean a lot, of either flame turrets or shock turrets, shock nades, flame grenades, all that good stuff. So the burn resistance, shock resistance, if you can get that on your knee pads, I feel would be very helpful. And increased kill XP, honestly, that's one of the ones I would definitely change out for another resistance if I could. But minors, like I said, don't really matter. I would have kept whatever it gave me, to be honest, just because of the fact that I like to have health on my knee pads. That way I get a little more toughness. I'm a little more tankier, because I don't like running under 300k toughness. I can see right now at the top screen, mine's 335, which is pretty good. It's quite higher than what I've been seeing. Onto the Ninja Bike messenger bag. Rolled for stamina, 1326 armor. Really good roll for armor. Got lucky with it, and it has skill power on it as well. Would honestly have liked it to have health on it, but this is just what I got. I figured out just roll the main stat for stamina. That way I'd get more toughness than just rolling the major attribute for health. And it's actually worked out and helped me get more skill power. That's why I have 106k skill power with nothing rolled to electronics and no electronics mod, is because my backpack and knee pads have skill power on them. And it has disrupt resistance for the miner. Really wish I had ammo capacity, but I chose to roll stamina onto it instead. That way I can actually use this build or use this bag for whatever I needed to, as long as I had a good stamina roll. But since I had the ammo capacity on the chest piece, I really wasn't too worried about it. As long as I had it on one of them, I was fine with it. I could deal with it until maybe I got another one. But that's the backpack. Now moving on to the Predators. It is the 887 armor gloves. Wish it was in the 900s, but sadly I don't have any yet. With 1245 firearms. Originally I would rather have it in the 1250 or above to better min-max my build, but I figured 1245 was good enough. It already had crit damage, crit chance, so I was like, alright, I'll just throw AR damage onto it and it'll be good to go for right now until I can get some better gloves. And now for the holster, roll for 958. Pretty good in my opinion. I don't like anything under 950, to be honest. The lowest I'll take is like 940, but really good rolls onto it. Had to roll the firearms, and I got a 1267 roll, which is really good. 1242 stamina, 1261 electronics. Got really lucky that I had good stamina electronics on it, or would not have been able to use it. And I have 7,945 health onto it, which, as you know me, if you watch any of my builds, I like to have health rolled on pretty much everything I can for the major attribute. And onto the mods, it is firearms mods with health on all of them, as you can see here as I'm scrolling through. And the performance mods are 6% first aid, self heal. Obviously that way I can get a better heal for myself, since I don't have the best skill power. I mean, 106 is alright with nothing rolled for electronics. I mean, it's pretty good. Got lucky with skill power on the bag and knee pads to give me that much skill power, to give me a better heal. But there it is, guys, my 3-piece Alpha Bridge, 3-piece Predator, and 2-piece Striker. Sorry about that. And the reason I'm using Striker instead of, you know, something else, maybe Lone Star to give me that extra ammo capacity, or Tactician for more skill haste or whatever, is because with the Lavoa, you know, sometimes, you know, you have your off days where stability becomes a problem for you. Cause I have my off days where my aim isn't 100% every single time. So for those days, the 20% stability will help keep you accurate. Cause I know when I shoot this, no matter what kind of day I'm having, I'm hitting all my shots on target, or at least on the body. Might not always be headshots or whatever I go for, but I'm always hitting them, which is what really matters, to be honest, is for you to land shots. And there it is, guys, my PvP build. Attachments for SMG are mostly crit chance, crit damage. Lavoa, I honestly don't know. Crit damage, crit chance, optim range, angle grip, extended mag, and regular mini reflex. I like to have as much crit chance as I can, to be honest. That way with my crit damage I can do a little more damage than just what I'm putting out with the 376 DPS and the 353, which is really good for the SMG. But I will be coming out with another build for PvP that's really good. I believe it's 400k DPS. So be looking out for that. Really enjoy running my PvP builds. Glad I can finally put them out there for you guys to use for yourselves, test them out, everything, because I love running them in Last Stand, DZ, all that good stuff. Definitely my go-to. So if you're going to try this build out for yourself, let me know by leaving a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think, what other builds you'd like to see me do. Currently working on a skill haste build right now, or skill haste and crit chance build right now, trying to min-max that out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.